In this series of videos, we're talking about parishes at IAC, geographically rooted extended families, learning how to be the church together. And today, we're going to talk about how parishes can strengthen our experience of community. Probably the greatest gift of parishes is that you automatically belong to one as soon as you jump in at all at IAC. You don't have to sign up for it specifically, opt in, test the waters, prove yourself. Belonging in a parish is a gift you receive, not something you earn, which reflects in a deep way a central truth of the gospel. Right? We become a member of God's family not because we are good enough or can impress the right people who will let us in, but because we are His. And when you enter this IAC family, you are us. And we welcome you as us, as ours, from the moment you give us permission to welcome you and sign up at the back table with a connection card. That means from day one, there is a local parish leader who knows your name and who reaches out to hear more of your story. There are events which you're invited to, smaller events where you can really get to know people from day one. Whether you want to come or not, that's fine, but you're welcome. There's someone close who can help coordinate meals for meal trains, share a truck when you're moving, rally the troops when you need some help with a house project, deliver you communion in the midst of a pandemic. You don't have to email some staff person who you've never met or known and wait for them to get back to you. There's someone right in your area of the city who is ready and able and willing to help. And now there's a whole extended family for you to discover. An extended family of people who aren't just like you. I'm part of Downtown Parish, and Downtown Parish is kind of a hot mess. We've got couples, families with young kids, families with older kids, singles, elderly. But it's beautiful. Because Lifestage ministries or ministries built around a common interest are great and valuable and needed, but it's easy to get trapped in a bubble of people just like you, and to only go and spend time with those who are just like you. Parishes are a chance to rub shoulders with people in very different life stages or situations and to ask God, what do you have to teach me in them? Because the images of the church in the New Testament are always welcoming of that diversity and reminding us that we need each other, even and especially in our differences, to truly be built up into the fullness of the body of Christ. And as we meet that extended family, as we get to know people in the midst of that diversity, what we often find is that God ends up drawing us to more deeply invest in a few. We see it over and over again in our life groups. The most vibrant groups often have some level of geographic proximity in their members because they're able to spend time together outside their meetings. The deepest one-on-one relationships are forged between those who can take walks with each other regularly, who live just a few houses or a few minutes away. Relationships are primed to flourish in the soil of proximity, even in our mobile culture. And we want to encourage people to at least consider connecting with those who might live right around the corner to see what God does. Parishes are just one way of fostering that.